Hello, Reformers, and welcome back to a special feature of Expeditions Viking. Now, when we left off, we had participated in a duel on the island of Holmgang Island, technically, and we're now going to be rowing back to the homestead with an additional member of our party, which is very nice. Okay, so otherwise, what we're also going to try and do is maybe try and gain some more equipment, maybe try and get a shield or something. I'm not entirely sure if I'll be able to, but yeah, so let's see now. The short boat ride back is as uneventful as the trip out. Holmgang Island is clearly visible from the shore outside Skjern. You return victorious. Nefja secures her shield on her back. I'm glad that's dealt with. What's next? We'll have to do something about Erling Thorgerson. As long as he lives, his family poses a threat. We'll head there immediately. Are we? Okay, apparently we're heading there immediately. Okay, well that's rather impressive. I expected us maybe to have an opportunity to do something else, but apparently, yeah. And that's exactly what I love about this game. The choices actually matter. Whenever you make a choice, it's basically like, okay, you made that choice, okay, that's what you're gonna have to do. And that's what I really like. I really like that a lot. Okay, so what's this? Aha! This takes us to the world map, I suppose. So what do we have here? That is a plains campsite. That is our homestead. And I suppose we're going to be heading over there. So how do I do that? Travel time 2 hours. Oh, there we go. There we go. Okay, so everyone is healthy. That's fantastic. And we can head into the farm. Your herdsman's morale determines how much they like you and how far they will go to serve you, so try to keep everyone happy. You stop your horses on the outskirts of Erling Thorgerson's homestead. Smoke rises lazily from the roof of the largest building, and thralls are going about their business in the fields. So far, it looks like nobody has noticed your arrival. Kettle takes a deep breath. Here we are. I do hope this pans out better than I expect. Nefja surveys the scene with a thoughtful expression. There are far more thralls here than I remembered. They're poorly armed, but they'll defend their master if it comes to that. A surprise attack would give us a strong advantage. We might circle around to the back and set fire to the house. A sound plan, but I would hate to bring such a death to Erling. He may be a bitter old bastard, but he deserves a chance to die with honor. Yeah, let's see. I don't want to kill any of these people. We'll let him know we're here. He gets a chance to defend himself. Good. An honest fight will send a stronger signal. We're more than a match for that stubborn old goat anyway, even with all his thralls. Okay, so Asleaf apparently has good confidence in us. I don't really. I don't have a lot of confidence in what we're doing right here. An old man stands in front of his farmhouse. You know him, but not well. His family has always stuck to the outskirts, never happy to call your father their thane. In his youth, he built this house by himself. Now he is grey of hair and his skin is lined with wrinkles, yet he still stands proud as the patriarch of his homestead. He begins to speak and immediately breaks into a fit of deep throaty coughs. When he recovers, his voice is as rasp with an undertone of fear. Well, technically is a rasp, but yes, anyway. My sons were fools to attack you, and cowards to do so during the feast. Thank you for allowing my line to continue. Cough, cough. Yes. Okay. Anyway, let's have a look here. Yes. Oh, wow. We have a huge amount of options. Your sons violated the peace of Car's funeral. They may have been drunk, but you turned them against us and riled them up. You and your family are traitors to the clan. I have come to kill you and your last son. The women will be exiled. Whether they raised a blade against us or not, everyone here is a traitor to the clan. No member of your family will leave this place alive. I cannot suffer your presence after this. You are hereby exiled. Leave by dawn tomorrow or you will be executed. And we can actually try a finesse check. This is a medium difficulty, but as you may or may not see, we have only 4 in finesse. So yeah, I kind of went a little bit overboard with strength, I think. I went way too much. I have 10 strength, so it's a little bit too much. Okay, so I'm going to say your sons violated the peace. No, it was an act of youthful foolishness, that's all. You have nothing more to fear from our family, I swear it. As Asleaf mutters disdainfully, horse shit. If you swear so, I will spare you. I don't know whether... personally, I don't really think that's the case, so... Whether they raise the blade against us or not, everyone here is a traitor. No member of your family will leave this place alive. No, please, at least spare the women. Draw your weapon, defend yourself. Okay, so here we go. I just really want to fight. I really want to fight. I really enjoy fighting in this game, so I'm going to try to be kind of careful here, because this guy's obviously the leader. And who's that? Okay, so... I see. Okay, so do you notice that? Do you notice that? There are actually little icons next to their health bars, and it tells you what they are good at. So these two are defenders right here, and this guy is a healer. So we're probably going to want to do something about that, aren't we? So let's see if we can... Can I use a tripwire? I can. So I'm going to actually use a tripwire right here. There you go. So I've used a tripwire, so I'm going to end the turn. Well, actually, I'm not going to end the turn. I'm going to try and get our people into reasonable positions. Let's put Asleaf here. He's in cover. Let's put Nefia over... I don't want her to run into the tripwire. Let's put Nefia over here. And Kettle can go behind, I think would be fine. Signal arrow? Should I even fire this? I'm going to fire this just because I can. Okay, there we go. Oh, okay. Apparently someone got knocked down already. That's actually pretty nice. Okay, so... Oh, a critical hit? Really? A critical hit already? That's a little bit much, isn't it? Oh, wow. They have a lot of them, don't they? They do have a lot of them. That's not very good. Okay, so let's see. Okay, so Una is a defender. Okay. So we can technically... Let's see. Okay, so... I don't even know who to kill. I want to kill the healer first, but unfortunately I'm not able to do that. So I guess what we're going to do is we're going to try and focus on this, I think. Oh, really? Miss? Come on, Kettle. You can do a lot better than that, can't you? Well, that's kind of unfortunate. Okay, well, we're going to just have to attack normally then, I suppose. And Asleaf. Okay, there's some good damage. And Nefia, unfortunately, I think is probably going to have to... I want to do this. Double jab. Oh yeah, that's awesome. Oh, that is amazing. That is a really, really cool ability. I like that. Okay, so let's see what they do now. Okay, so yeah, the one that went into the tripwire is obviously getting up, and they're going to be ganging up on Nefia here, which is really not very nice of them. I'm not very happy about that. Oh no, the healer's going to come over. What? The healer just healed the leader up to full HP. Well, that is a little bit unfair, wouldn't you say? I would definitely say that, yes. Of course, I'm just kidding, but still, that is rather harsh. Okay, so what we're going to have to do... let's see. Okay, so Kettle is going to have to attack first, I think. So... let's do some damage. If I can. Yes, 26. Okay, that's good. And then we can move away, technically. So I'm going to actually take him over here. And now Asleaf can attack as well, but I don't think he's going to be able to kill this, unfortunately. Which is sad. But we're going to have to try. Oh, yeah, there we go. We did it. Incapacitated. Very nice. Okay, that's great. So, now what we can do is we can use tactical move back here. And with myself... or Asbjorn, I'm going to be healing Nefia. Obviously, I'm going to be attacked by this guy because he has attack of opportunity, but otherwise we're going to just activate our restore. And I might actually die here. I think I'm actually going to die. Or maybe not. Apparently they're just wanting to attack Nefia some more, but the healer has now entered melee range, which is actually insanely good for us. Okay. Okay, I think I'm dead. Yep, I am incapacitated. As Bjorn is incapacitated, that's not very good, is it? Okay, so we're gonna have to fight the healer now. The healer is going to have to die very, very quickly, so... Let's see what I can do about that. Should I stun? Because stun means base damage resistance is 0%. Well, that's actually pretty good, but I don't know whether it's worth it, because obviously we need to kill this. We need to kill all of these. It's actually almost impossible for us to do this, I think. Isn't it? It seems to be kind of impossible. Okay. Well, let's try and do the... Shall we do the double stab? I'm not sure whether we should do the double stab or not. Let's just do the normal. It does so much damage. I mean, 44 damage, but that's the thing. The double stab does attack twice, which is really good. Okay, so let's see. 33% chance, that's not enough, really. 75 is a lot better, so let's try and kill that. Oh, of course it would be a... Oh, no, that's terrible. Okay, well, oh, apparently you're attacking the archer. Okay, that's maybe not a good idea, but okay. Who am I to say? Hopefully, Asleaf, could you block? Could you block with your shield? Oh, thank you. Thank you. Maybe a little bit of blocking there? Oh, no, apparently not. Apparently we're just going to be incapacitated all across the board, which is kind of sad. Okay, there we go. Okay, well, we've taken that guy out, the healer at least, but there are so many of them. I don't even know how we're supposed to do this. Okay, what's that? Flurry, you're not wielding the right weapon. Make 2 attacks and half damage. Okay. Rebuke, a kick that moves the target 1 hex away. Okay. So let's switch. Can I use this? You're not wielding the right weapon? No? It doesn't seem to work. Okay, so I can only use Flurry, which is kind of a shame, but... I'm not entirely sure what to do. Let's use Flurry then. He resisted it. Ah, yes. Kettle is not very good in this kind of combat, I suppose. In melee. I have a bad feeling. I have a bad feeling that we're going to... we're definitely going to lose this. There's nothing I could do, really, because they have... What is it? They have... What is it? 1, 2, 3, 4? They do have 4, don't they? So, there it is. A little bit of a disappointing failure, I suppose you could say. There's actually no point in me attacking at all right now, because we may as well just die. But... yeah, there it is. Well, that just shows that the combat system is very tricky at points, and we do have a moderate laceration, which is unfortunate. What does that do? I don't know what that does. But let's see. Let's actually see what happens now when we get defeated. Nothing? Nothing seems to happen, but there is a campsite here which is occupied. Okay. I don't actually even know what that does, but shall we let's take a look at our inventory real quick. Okay, so we have 100% HP. We should have taken some meat, perhaps. Wait, can I? Ah, that's a utility item. Okay, so you can actually put that on your people, and then you can, obviously you can use that for 3 turns. Oh, that's actually really nice. Okay, so what is Kettle using right now? He is using a willow bow, which does 4 to 10 damage. This does 10 to 16, so I should have really equipped him with that a lot earlier, shouldn't I? And he's also using a regular knife, and that is much worse than the simple knife. And let's give him the old bow again. There we go. Okay, so he's using the simple knife and the old bow, so that's very nice. And obviously we have a simple-edged sword there, and a simple spear. Oh, wow! I did not know that Nefia had a bow as well, so she also has a bow. So that's really quite nice. Ah, I see. Okay, so that would have made a huge difference, I think. Okay, so shall we head inside again? I think we're going to head inside again, and we're going to see if we can win this. Ah, losing a fight in Viking does not usually mean the game is over. You'll typically retreat back to your last campsite to recover. Aha. Okay, so we're back, and we're automatically put into combat. So let's have a look and see... Oh, okay, so we've already taken out 2 of them. and so we only have to deal with 3 of them. So they actually do have 5, and we only have 4, so we're technically outnumbered. So I suppose it's kind of logical to assume that we would kind of have problems with that. Okay, so let's move over here. And we're going to use this, I think. And Nefja could actually be a longbowman as well, but I suppose Kettle being a longbowman is perfectly fine. Well, technically it's not a longbow, but still, I think that's fine. Okay, so yeah, I think we're pretty good then. I'm gonna drink some mead. There we go. And let's see. Okay, so we're gonna take a little bit of damage here, and hopefully they'll not be able to move that far. Wow, they are moving very, very far, but moving into Asleaf's range means you're gonna get attacked. Oh, yes. Okay, so we're gonna have to move myself away once again. Asbjorn takes way too much damage, in my opinion. Okay, so let's move over here. I'm gonna just act as the healer, basically. I probably should have just spec'd into healing only, because usually there's not really a healer companion, I guess. But anyway, I think we're fine. And we can do a little bit more damage. No one is a healer right here, so we should be absolutely fine. There we go. Okay, so Nefja is just going to do some normal damage. Oh yeah, look at that damage. I love it. Very nice. 75% chance. Please do not harry it. Yeah, there we go. That's what we like to see. Okay. So there is that. So basically, I think this fight, you're meant to have a defeat, because I personally don't think there's any way that you can actually win it the first time around, because obviously unless you are able to get around the side and completely gang up on the healer, I don't think there's anything you can do, really. So there is that. Gonna just heal Nefja here. And let's see, we can attack. Let's see now. Okay, I think we're going to focus on this guy first. So, I'm going to stun. Oh, resisted? Really? Come on, it's a regular person. Oh, okay, well, that's fine. Let's do some more damage with the spear. The spear is amazing. Oh, yes, does a lot of damage. Okay, so hopefully not going to get blocked with the arrow. No, it didn't. Okay, that's great. Okay, so yeah, they're going to continue wailing on Nefja here, which is absolutely a perfectly fine thing to do, because we can just heal her back up. Which is actually really useful. I don't even know what I would have done if I didn't have a healing ability. There we are, that's rather nice. And now we can continue doing some damage here. And I think I'm going to try and eliminate this guy with Kettle, because I'd like Nefja to focus on the leader. Ah, of course, of course. Okay, so Nefja apparently is going to have to finish this guy. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so there's only one left now, which is the leader himself. And he's only able to do 26 damage per turn, which is absolutely fine, because we can now restore Nefja back to almost full HP. And we can now move Asleaf into range. And I guess just do some damage. Oh, of course there's a block. I really need to get into range with my own character here, but I'm gonna try and use double stab here. Can I not do that? I can't do that because obviously I'm standing in the way, so that's my bad. Can I actually move though? Yeah, I can actually move, so if I want to, I'll probably move here, and then we'll just use double stab. It destroyed his shield. It destroyed his shield at least. There we go. There's a little bit of damage there as well. That's nice. And we're now out of range too, so that's good. Okay, so yeah, we're just gonna fire a regular shot. Yeah, there we go. Alright, so there's an attack of opportunity as well. He's attempting to run away to... He's really wanting to pick on Nefja this much? He actually wanted to absorb an attack of opportunity to be able to do this? I'm very surprised. Okay, so we're going to be using the exposed attack here. Even though he doesn't have a shield, I just want to make sure that he doesn't get a new one somehow, and we're just going to kill him. There we go. Okay, so we have existing injuries, of course. It's a moderate laceration. I don't know whether it's going to make too much difference, but there you go. That's nice. Now let's see if he has anything to say. The fight is over, and the silence is deafening. Erling is still alive. He struggles to raise himself from the ground. You win, son of Kar. Go on then. Finish me off. So, let's see. Now, see, again, it's another choice. And this is really amazing. I really love how they have implemented so many different choices. And I'm actually kind of sad that I did not experience Expeditions Conquistador, because if it was anything like this, with this heavy choice-based gameplay, then I no doubt would have enjoyed it a huge amount. So anyway, let's see. Kill him. I'm sorry I had to be this way. Kill him. My father should have done this years ago. Or spare him. You fought well. I will spare you if you and your family leave and never return. I'm going to kill him. My father should have done this years ago. Okay, we're going to get some stabby-stabby action going on. Oh yeah, there we go. Stabby. Oh, that's gotta hurt. That has gotta hurt. Kettle stares at Erling's corpse. Stubborn old fool. And now we can say, good riddance, it had to be done, I wish things had turned out differently. Well, good riddance. I wouldn't put it quite so callously, but I agree with the sentiment. Erling has been a pain in the ass for years. His death ties up a very old loose end. Asleaf snaps angrily. Please don't talk about him that way. You'll have to decide who should take over the farm. The blonde warrior clenches his fists. Let his corpse cool before we start bickering over his property. Right, we should head back home. I want to look around before we leave. Yes, the deed is done. Time to return to the village. I do want to look around, though, because I'd like to loot a couple of things. Not very honourable, is it? No. Okay, can I... Oh, no. Can I loot it? There we go. Oh, nothing here, really? Ah, there we go. Some valuables. Let's take that. Nothing here in the crate. Is there anything over there? There might be some things in here. There's some tar, some meat, perishable resource that can be used to create rations, which is rather nice. There's a cow, and there's Thorkel Darnason. Can I speak to this guy? No. Okay, so these guys are obviously going to tend to the farm. So that's always nice, I suppose. Yeah, no, I think that's it. The deed is done. Time to return to the village. I don't think there's anything else here that I can really pick up, unless I'm going to miss something amazing, but... that's usually how things go for me, so yeah, there we go. That's rather nice. Okay, so let's go back onto the world map. 3 days later. Oh, 3 days later. Okay, so what's going to happen? You wake in the early morning to the sound of running feet and panicked shouting. Someone pounds on your door so rapidly and so furiously you can hear the hinges creak. The muffled voice belongs to Veldorf, the smith. Asbjorn, Rurik, Astrid, are you in there? We're under attack. It's raiders from the sea. Your brother and your mother are scrambling out of their beds, rubbing the sleep from their eyes and shaking the confusion from their heads. Don your weapons and armor. You grab the most essential equipment and throw on your clothes. Outside, a fire roars to life, and the sounds of steel crashing against steel reaches you from the direction of the coast. Find your huscarls among the chaos. And so, there it is, we have the Northmen's raid, and I can assume that we are being attacked. So, we're going to have to deal with that, but that's the thing. Do you want to see more? Well, if you do, then you know what to do. Just hit the button that does things, and it's all great and fantastic. And comment if you want to see a little bit more. Anyway, I thank you very much for watching, and all of your support on the series so far. Technically, it's not actually a fully fledged series, but anyway... thank you for supporting this channel and these sets of videos as well. So, yes, otherwise, I will see you next time.